Fixed line telecommunications giant Telkom has experienced mixed fortunes of late, including expensive write-offs of assets in Nigeria. It's currently in conversation with KT Corp of Korea about a possible share sale. Let's look at that KT Corp deal, Paul. 20%, they're looking to buy a 20% stake in Telkom for 36 Rand a share. And that's a lot more than where the shares trading right now. That's a deal that's worth 3.8 billion Rand. What does that mean for Telkom if it goes through?
Well, I don't know that it's going to go through on that basis, because when they started talking, that's where the share price was. Now it's fallen lower, and I think the Koreans might be keen to get into Africa, but they're not stupid. I mean, KT Corp is the leading and equivalent company in Korea, and Korea is one of the countries that has the best bandwidth because they moved aggressively into that area. So for them, this is an opportunity to go into a new market. You think our market is mature, you should see what Korea looks like. I think, though, on balance, what Korea Telecom wants is Telkom's established bandwidth position. It's got that fantastic network. It's got copper everywhere. It's got great technology. The problem, unfortunately, is that it's lost ground with its fixed line customer base, who basically hate it, because if you phone 10210, you get da-da-da-da-da-da. Your call is important to us. We all know that. In the mobile space, I think they've made better intro than people sometimes realize, particularly in sort of selected markets. So I'm not all that negative about it, although the fact is it trades at 26 Rand, which really does reflect the train wreck that has happened there in recent years.
The Competition Commission, the possible 3.5 billion Rand fine has been described as jaw-droppingly inappropriate by Telkom. What does this mean if it does get this fine, or do you think it's likely that this fine will go through?
Listen, I'm not sure what's going to happen on that front, but definitely that's one of the many challenges that Telkom has to deal with. You've got them having spent 5 billion rands, I think it's 6 billion rands actually, to set up Hater, and they're struggling to gain the momentum they were hoping to get. And they're still renting, they're still sharing what you call these towers, forget the names, substations with MTN. Right, and they're being charged quite a challenging fee for that. And if ever they get to having enough substations for them to start migrating all their Hater clients onto these substations, they are going to pay quite a lot of money as well to do the transfer. So on your question on the Competition Commission, I mean, if the
one
guys...
of the many issues.
It's one of the many issues.
As you said, if that goes ahead, Paul, 26 Rand is where the share is trading, net asset value sitting at 58 Rand year-end last March. Does that mean there's any value if you're a value investor, or just...
There's definitely some value there. You know, it's like a rusty old tanker that it's about to be decommissioned that's floating on the ocean. If you can take it over and cut it up and use the steel, that has a price. So I think the Telkom asset at some level starts to get attractive, but I don't know what the catalyst is. Not hot yet.
Not hot at all. Touching it.
Don't even ask.
Don't even ask, and not hot at all.
Yeah.
So when I said the underdog, I wasn't wrong.